No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world, and I got Calboy in here. How the fuck you doing, bro?
What's good? What you want?
Bro, you're like the hottest new rapper, one of the biggest dudes coming out right now. I got you on my 2020 XXL cover. How the fuck you living?
I'm good, man. I'm just chilling. We
Yeah.
just left the little BET experience shit.
Really? What the fuck is that?
Coca-Cola stage.
Okay.
They had to surprise a fan. She was doing some karaoke type.
For real? You surprised a fan who was performing your shit? Wow, and you came out and she was crying and freaking out?
Right, she just started performing with me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was lit.
That's lit.
Man. See
Man,
it later.
how long you feel like
Anytime.
you've actually been popping for? Because it feels like it's happened over the course of like the last couple of months that you went from unknown to massive.
I've probably been popping for like 6 months, 7 months.
I feel like I got on it late, to be fair.
I've been working for like 2 years, 3 years.
And you got
Almost.
Zippo too. That's lit.
So you probably kind of late on some of the music, but
How were you? Like,
straight.
did Envy Me just blow the fuck up before you had any other songs that were really hidden, or had you had like a wave building up before that?
Yeah, I kind of sort of had a wave, you know what I'm saying, around the neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, where I'm from. But Envy Me pushed it.
All of
You
a
know
sudden,
what I'm
because that song's on a totally different level.
That was the joint that put me over the top, you feel me, and kind of like showed everybody who I was.
Right. What kind of mentality were you in when you made that song? Because that song's crazy. That song is like, I would describe it as perfect. Like, you just, every melody, everything about it, you just hit it. Like, how the fuck did that happen?
I don't know. I was really just out here in Cali, you know what I'm saying, just with some of the gang. I just started freestyling on the JTK beat, and it just came about.
Really?
Yeah,
so
just that simple.
wasn't anything that seemed out of the ordinary in that moment?
Nah, I just be vibing. I always vibing in the studio. I'm finna go to the studio right after this. Just, you feel me, just black out.
Right.
And just come to me.
So you just smoke? Is that the only thing you need when you're in there?
Yeah, I just smoke.
Okay.
Just smoke, listen to some beats, you feel me? I probably go through like 15 of them joints.
Uh-huh.
Pick 1 or 2 out, just build on top of them.
What's the process of building like for you, though? How long does it take you to put a song together on average?
On average, I say like 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Yeah.
For the whole thing beginning to end, or you still got to like punch in over that and everything?
Well, you feel me? Probably like to get the whole song put together, it's probably 10 minutes. Then I'll probably go clean up some bars, add some ad-libs or something, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like that.
Talk about your upbringing in Chicago and just what it was like for you growing up. What kind of kid you were growing up?
We was crazy, you know what I'm saying, as shorties. But I was in the house with like 15 other siblings.
15?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
You know what I'm saying? It was like 3 families in one house.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? So as a shorty, I always had my cousins with me, my brothers, my sisters with me. We was just, you know, outside. Yeah, they doing what we do, try to jug, make some money. That's how I really just came up.
Was it hard times? Like, did you know that you were super poor at that time?
Yeah, it was tough. Like, it was times we had to boil water.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Use candles because the lights went off. You know, stuff like that. Or pile up on one bed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, so it was clear.
What were you dreaming about during those years, during like the times that you now look back as those hard times? What was the stuff that you were thinking about that you were dreaming of?
What I'm doing right now, everything that I'm doing, going platinum. You know what I'm saying? Going on tour. I've been on 2 tours now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of like living what I've been dreaming.
Right.
It's coming together right now.
That's crazy to think about, right? That you're right in the middle of it right now. The thing,
Yeah, I be tripping sometimes.
the thing that the childhood version of you, if you had told yourself when you were 12 or whatever that you would get to this point, that's a rare opportunity.
Yeah, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'll be tweaking sometimes.
Yeah.
When I just think to myself, I'll be like, damn, I really just made it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't expecting it, but it's here now, so.
For sure.
Did
you get signed after Envy Me came out?
Yeah.
That's
couple
when
months after.
That's when the labels all started trying to holler at you and shit?
Well, we was doing a couple of label meetings before that. You know what I'm saying? Because I had 3 projects out. You know what I'm saying? I still had 3 projects before the new one I just dropped. You know what I'm saying? So a couple of people was listening to those, you know, calling me. But it's cool.
Right.
After Envy Me, That's when they was blowing up the phone.
Right. Because they saw the talent and they were just like, oh, this is what we need. That's 100% what they're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck did your project end up with that one song, with the Thug, Meek, and Dirk collab? That's like the main one that I've been addicted to lately.
Yeah, we was just in the studio. It was me and Meek in the studio.
How'd you meet Meek?
He just reached out. You know, when Envy Me first came out, he was kind of like one of the first people of that caliber to reach out.
He's a very good talent scout. Like, he knows what he's looking at for sure.
And we was just chopping it up back and forth, and then I ended up getting them for management. Okay. Dream Chasers on management. So that's how that linked up.
Damn, that's crazy. I didn't realize you were managed by them.
Yeah.
Wow. So what's that like? What's it like hanging around Meek? He's just like a dude that seems like he's been through so much and he knows everything about the game.
Yeah, he a cool dude. You feel me? Very wise. You know what I'm saying? Just always trying to give me some pointers on how to have my business build up, be straight.
Right.
He chill for the most part.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so you get like, how did you actually like when in between you being in that situation of sleeping on the fucking same bed as a bunch of your family members or whatever, 15 people in the same house, how did you even get into the position where you're able to record and everything like that? Like, how did you even get your career off the ground?
Well, I built a studio, you feel me, from like anything I could find.
In the house?
Yeah, old computer. I asked my uncle to order me a mic. He did that for me. And YouTube, really.
Really? So you were watching tutorials about how to do shit on there?
Yeah, I was on Pirate Bay getting Pro Tools.
Oh, shit, that's lit.
You know what I'm saying? Doing that type of thing. And then I really just built the studio in the closet. Then I already had all the guys coming to my house. We already 15, 16 swole. I'm bringing 4 other people with me. Mama yelling, y'all need to get out, you know what I'm saying? But we all in the basement cooking up, you know what I'm saying? Doing our thing.
Right.
And then it came together.
Yeah, so when you look back at that time period, though, like, were you any good at first when you started, or was it the kind of thing where you had to grind and grind to really get to where you're at now?
I had to grow. I had to develop and find the sound, you feel me? I was just talking about whatever, you know what I'm saying? And now that I listen to that music back then, I'd be like, what was I talking about? You know what I'm saying? My voice didn't even sound right. Right. But it was all a learning process, you feel me?
But that's what's crazy about you saying that one song took you 10 minutes to make, is that it actually took so many years of work, because you actually had to like build and grow before you could get to the point where you could make that song without trying that hard.
Ever since I started rapping, I had the studio with me. So I got accustomed to like laying down tracks fast, you feel me, without writing them. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that took years of practice. So now I can knock out a song in like 10 minutes. Yeah.
Right. Is it crazy being in super nice studios and shit, professional shit now, knowing that where you came from?
Yeah, it was crazy at first. You know what I'm saying? At first I wasn't even used to it. I kept on wanting to like sit in the engineer seat. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm so used to recording myself. Yeah. I had to kind of relax and kind of like, yeah, all right, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And it's cool now. I still like to record myself though in the house and stuff.
Okay, that's what's up. Oh, so you have like the full. Can you make beats and engineer?
Yeah.
Damn, so you got it all.
I actually got a track coming soon. I know that I produced myself.
Really?
Pretty dope track.
If you really want to get to the money, that's what it is. Do everything yourself.
Yeah, for sure.
Like Russ.
Yeah, I was teaching myself that as a shorty too. You feel me? I was on Pro Tools and FL at the same time. Who
were you influenced by from like a rapper standpoint? Just being that you're so young, it's almost like you probably were you looking up to Chief Keef, or were you almost like he was already like established by the time you started paying attention?
I was influenced by Chief Keef, I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I watched his whole upbringing, you know what I'm saying? So
and he was like the hero of the young kids in particular.
Yeah, that was motivation. Yeah. That was definitely motivation for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So definitely Chief Keef. You feel me? Same with Herbo. I watched Herbo when he was just, you know, Lil Herb. Then I watched him grow into something that was motivation, you know what I'm saying? And I was still looking at Kanye, Common. You feel me?
Common, really?
I was listening to like Do or Die, Crucial Conflict too.
Wow, that's crazy. I would feel like a 19-year-old kid on average wouldn't go back that far. That's like.
I got my older brother and pops and them. You feel me?
Okay.
It's inevitable.
They were putting you on the music and shit too. Okay.
They playing the music. I ain't got no choice but to listen.
Right.
So yeah.
Oh, that's lit. Actually, that's cool. My pops definitely wasn't putting me on no rap music. He took me to a Rolling Stones concert when I was 12 though.
Oh, that's lit. I rock with the alternative too, though.
Yeah, I was reading that.
I'm really getting off that Billie Eilish right now.
Oh, Billie Eilish, she's your fave.
Yeah, I was just listening to her.
Her album is crazy. It's just like sonically some of the wildest
that's the first
shit.
album on my joint right there.
See, right there.
But
what else you got on there?
It's this song "I Love You." Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah,
that's the one. I got a couple.
She got a wild ass style, like just in terms of her beats and production and everything. Oh shit, you on that Tyler, the Creator too, huh? Of course, we got Future, Polo G, your homie.
That's a new phone actually, so it ain't even got all my. You feel me?
Damn, my man's is on the Amy Winehouse and the Kid Cudi and the MGMT, Foster the People. Holy shit, you got it deep, man. Ed Sheeran. Damn,
Yeah.
a lot of times when rappers say that they like are into like a lot of music besides just rap, I feel like they're just lying because they think it sounds cool.
No.
But you got a nice variety in there.
I really be vibing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's inspiration for like melodies and subject matter and everything. You know what I'm saying? Concepts, everything.
That's like the problem with a lot of rappers is that they just sound like the only influence that they've ever got is from other rappers.
Yeah. See, my influence comes from music. You feel me? All types. You feel me? One of my favorite artists is Michael Jackson.
Really? Yeah.
Real life. So you feel me?
You kind of got like that smooth young Michael demeanor. Anyone ever tell you that?
No.
Not adult Michael, for the record. Not the Neverland documentary. Not that part. Do not remind me of that part.
He said not the Neverland. Nah, ain't nobody ever told me no shit like that.
You know what's crazy is that the other day we were in Santa Barbara and they were showing me the Neverland Ranch area, and they were saying they can't even sell it because it's so weird. Because Michael built so much weird shit all over the property that it's like to make it like a normal estate that somebody would want to move to would be so much work that it fucks up the whole thing, and nobody wants to buy it. Nobody's paying for it.
I never even seen how that even looked.
I'm not really sure either, but I think it's like you turn the whole house into like a Disneyland type thing.
Yeah, I heard, but I ain't never seen like how it looked actually.
Yeah. Well, luckily we don't have to go there.
For real.
Okay, so yeah, you were looking at Chief Keef. So that actually, that list of influences you just gave me was pretty legit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So it was like your family that was getting into that stuff from an early age, but you were also fucking with a lot of rap music, and because your style is like you can rap and you can just like sing, like you can totally do both very efficiently.
Really, the alternative came from my older brother that's over there.
Okay.
And my neighbor, like we grew up with him. You feel me? He actually my graphic designer now.
Oh really?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, We've been rocking with Food for like 12 years or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
He was putting me on some of all the other music. And I'm like, this is crazy. So I was listening. Definitely.
Is Dirk somebody that you have a relationship with? Because he's on the project, and it also seems like somebody that you might have been influenced by.
Yeah. Dirk gang, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
He reached out early too, you know what I'm saying? Kinda, sort of in a way.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's wild. There's like a whole new generation of Chicago rappers popping off. It's like if there was any chance that it was going to just be like Sosa and them came out and had their wave, it's like very obvious now that that's not the case, because we got like you, Polo G, Lil Zay, Juice WRLD. Like there's a whole new generation of dudes popping off out of the Chicago area.
I ain't gonna lie, the whole Chicago got it.
Yeah.
On the music side, like it's a lot of underground artists that's cracking. It's going crazy, you know what I'm saying? Don't nobody really even speak about them.
Right.
In Chicago, it's kind of tough, you know what I'm saying? You kind of like got to fight for your name and DNA embrace you, you know what I'm saying?
Is that how you feel right now, that all of a sudden all these people that you were probably trying to turn on to your music for years, that all of a sudden they're on
attention.
it? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got it firsthand, you know what I'm saying? So I know a lot of Chicago weren't trying to pay attention until somebody else took it. Then they like, oh yeah, he from Chicago. That's one of us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you kind of like gotta make a name for yourself and like gotta stamp yourself in Chicago before it's that time.
Definitely. Do you still spend a lot of time there, or you mostly just been on the road for?
Yeah. I spend a lot of time there. I kind of try to like get back there every time I got some free time, you know. But I've been on the road a lot lately.
Yeah.